guys, welcome to HipHughes History. You're not going to believe it, I'm talking about Amanda Knox because I want to talk about the question of extradition. Would she be extradited for the conviction that was laid down today, 28 and a half years for the murder of Meredith Kercher? Very important to understand that Italy is unlike the United States. She was given a trial, right? She was convicted. The defense appealed. We're used to that. The defense is appealing. She was granted a new trial. At that new trial, she was acquitted. That's usually the end of the road, but in Italy, the prosecution can appeal, and they did. They were granted another trial, and that was the trial that gave her the 28 and a half years that came out today on January 30th, 2014. But now the defense is going to appeal, and very well, that conviction could be overturned. But if it's not overturned, then it goes to the Minister of Justice in Italy to decide whether or not he wants to go down that road to get her extradited. A lot of pressure from the Italians that are going to come on him because they think she's guilty. Many of them think she's guilty. Many of them are upset over some past judicial things going on with the United States. In 2003, 23 CIA agents kidnapped an Egyptian man off the streets of Milan, and they were convicted of kidnapping, but they've never been turned over. A few years ago, a military plane was flying really low and cut a ski lift. 20 Italian citizens died, and the Italians kind of let over to the military, and the military actually acquitted those guys. So they're a little bit upset, a lot of pressure to get Amanda Knox back, but also a lot of pressure not to go down that road because the United States doesn't want to have to face that question because it would go to the Secretary of State, and John Kerry would have to make that decision. Now, why could he turn away from the treaties? We have treaties 1983, 2011 that are basically ironclad. If they have legitimate reasons to want somebody that's a criminal in their country, we're supposed to turn them over. The Fifth Amendment, right? The Fifth Amendment is double jeopardy. So it would be a rare instance to use it for a foreign court, but Amanda Knox, an American citizen, she's been acquitted of a crime by a court of law. And to turn her over to that court of law so they can have a second go-around would violate the spirit of the Fifth Amendment. But if he decides that he's got to do it, there would definitely be blowback. We have mafia trials and international things going on with Italy. Then it would be turned over to federal prosecutors out in Seattle, where they would go to district court, and that Amanda Knox would have a chance to defend herself on some of the very same constitutional issues that we were just talking about. And very well, they could turn away from the extradition. Lots of questions to be answered. We're not quite there yet, but you're a little bit smarter for clicking the button. Good for you. And if you haven't subscribed to HipHughes History, we have 18,000 videos. Now, got like 250, but click my face and go check them out. And I'll leave you with parting words of wisdom, guys. Where attention goes, energy flows. We'll see you next time when we do the teaching on the YouTubes.